So I have unmuted you, dear students. So now let us start with the back exercise of this chapter as it is being displayed on your screen. That we are going to start with back exercise. That is, we have to fill models. Okay. For the back exercise of this chapter, that is bicycle in repair. So first is people who live in glass houses dash not throw stones. Should be?
Should.
Should. You dash wipe your feet before coming into the house. Or is what it is? It is must. You dash to what the teacher tells you. You dash the teacher.
You must.
You must. Right? Very good. You must. Next. The pupils were told that they dash write more neatly.
Should.
They should.
Okay. Sign in front of a park. You dash not walk on the grass.
You should not. You must.
Not. You dash be ashamed of yourself having made such a remark.
You should be.
You ought to be.
What?
Or should be is also right. It is not wrong. He left home at 9 o'clock. He dash here any minute. He
Must be.
should be here.
Should
Now, should be. Whatever happened to the chocolate cake? How dash I know? I have just.
How should I know?
How should I know? Very good. How should I know? So next, on the next page, very easy one is there. See here. Here are the words given. See. Arrange given box under 3 headings. That is encouraged. These are given, which are with en prefix. Prefix means the words which are added at the starting. For example, let me tell you, first is suppose here it is given encourage. It is en is prefix. So which are the words from this you can say chart which is given to us? First is encourage. One is endanger.
Endanger.
Then
Enclose.
enable. Enclose. Right? These 4 words. And with now en suffix, like first one is here, this is, suppose this is dampen. Okay. So like with en suffix, next is
Listen.
listen. Next, soften.
Barren.
No, listen is part of word. Soften, fasten, weaken. Okay. Because in listen, en is part of listen. But in dampen, soften, soft is the main word. With en we have added. Okay. So next is, now with en as part of word, here it is listen. Okay. Next is barren,
Sudden.
even,
Sudden.
and enclave.
I'm
So
even.
now next is new words we have to do yourself. Okay. New words you will do yourself. For example, see here, find new words in your textbook and put under same headings. For example, with en prefix, we have learned about enact, ensure, enjoy. Okay. Similarly, with en suffix, we have learned quicken, deepen, lighten, forgotten. Okay. And with en as part of word, energy, inquiry. Okay. Listen.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, beta.
मैम जो एनक्लेव है मैम वो प्रीफिक्स में नहीं आएगा क्लेव का मीनिंग होता है
Enclave, no. Enclave is part of word because clave is not a word. We have added so that we can add enclave to formulate a word. Okay. Enclave itself is a complete word. So it is a part of word. Okay. Clear now? So this is all about the chapter.
Yes, ma'am.
Bicycle in good repair. Okay. Now afterwards we are going to start with you can say prepositions. Okay. So let us start the revision of prepositions. You will not mute yourself. Okay. Because I'm going to start with prepositions and you are going to give answers to me, right? So next is we are going to start with prepositions. You know prepositions, nothing new to you. You have done it since your junior classes. Suppose I'm writing on the blackboard. The book is in my hand. So here, the book is in my hand. Write down in your fair notebook side by side bit of, you can say, explanation you have to write in your grammar book so that you can have a clear idea. Okay, so open up your fair books. You can write down side by side. Suppose the book is in my hand. I am writing on the
downloaded PDF.
Okay. The book is in front of me. Book is in front of me. So here, can anybody tell me which are the prepositions here? What are the prepositions used here?
On,
In, on, and in front of. Okay, these are prepositions. So what is a preposition? Okay, so preposition, what it tells the relation of object. Okay, means where is the book? On the, in my hand. It means what is the relation between book and hand? That book is in my hand. Next is I'm writing on the board. So here I and board. How this relation is shown? It is shown with board, that I is writing on the board. Next, the book is in front of me. It means book is in front of me. Here the relation of book and me is shown. So how it is shown? It is shown with prepositions. So what is a preposition? A preposition is a word which shows relation of object, okay, with what it is showing relation of object with other words in sentence, object with other words in sentence. So this is what? This is preposition. Okay. So now, like we have done adverb, sorry, we have done adjectives, right? We have done a lot of, you can say, grammar topics. So now next thing is that preposition do also have category. Okay. Now, there are mainly three type of prepositions. Okay. Three type of prepositions you will make in this manner. See, simple, okay, which are of single word, okay, then compound, and then we have complex prepositions. What are three type of prepositions? Simple, compound, and complex. Simple prepositions, which are one word prepositions. For example, in, at, on, okay, right, with, of, right? These are what? These are one word prepositions, simple prepositions. Compound means joining of two words. So which are these? Which are joined by means formed by combining two prepositions. For example, without, within, take off. Okay. So these are formed by combining. For example, behind. Okay. Next is between. These are compound prepositions, right? Next, afterwards, we are having the category of complex prepositions. Now, complex prepositions mean which are formed by group of words. Okay, group of words. For example, in addition to, along with it will be that complex one. Okay, mainly in addition to, right? According to, then along with separate, as separate. Okay, so these are what? These are examples of complex prepositions. For example, by means of, right? So these are what? These are complex prepositions, means how they are formulated. They are formulated by combination, group of words, right? These are called as complex prepositions. Now, after that, we have different categories, different type of prepositions, like prepositions of place, of time, okay, of, you can say, of direction. So now we are going to learn few prepositions here. Now I'm going to rub it. You have to note down this grammar topic side by side in your grammar books also. Okay, so now let us start first of all. Prepositions of place. First of all, we have prepositions of place. Now, mainly, which are mainly prepositions of place? You can say, suppose at. At where we use? Suppose. Suppose the bell is lying at the door. Okay. There is a mark at the door. It means at a specific point. What is the meaning of at? Means at a specific place. When we talk, for example, at the door. Okay, the book is lying at the door. Okay, all right. Suppose I live at 44 Azad Nagar. Okay, means when we are talking about particular place, then what we use as. Okay, and in means enclosed space. What is in? In means enclosed space. Suppose there is a box and we are putting something in box. What is this? Okay, so what is this? This means something is going inside it. Okay, right? So when something is going inside it, what it means? It means that it is showing in. For example, I am putting my pen in my pocket. So here something is going inside other, which is an enclosed one. Okay, so what we will use? We will use in. Okay, for example, the books are in the bag, right? Students are sitting in the class. Again, class is an enclosed place. Okay, students are sitting inside it. Okay, now when we are talking about small things for a place, we use that. But when we talk about larger things, okay, bigger cities, for example, I live in India. There we can't say I live at India, because India is a greater place. We live in this world. So world is also again a greater place, right? So for that, what we use in. What we will use in. Okay, right? Next, afterwards, we are also having on. On. Where on is used? Suppose I am writing on the board. So it means that surface of chalk and surface of board, it is touched with each other, means when one thing is on the surface of other, then we are using on. It means for a surface it is used. Okay, write an example. I'm writing on the board. Okay, there is a fan on the ceiling. There is a painting on the wall. So many examples, means when one thing is on the surface of other. For example, there is a painting on the wall. Give any example with on. Speak hurriedly. Let me unmute you. I don't know why you are muting yourself. Prerna, Bhavesh, Akriti, Ayushi, Harjeet, Kanav. Yes, speak now. On. Speak example.
She is painting. The book is lying on the bed. The book is lying on the bed.
The book is lying on the bed.
Next.
She is lying on the bed.
She is lying on the bed. Very good. Means when one is touching the surface of other. Next is between. Where between is used? When we are talking about two things. Okay, so when we are only two persons or things, means when there are two persons or things. Suppose, for example, mom divided the chocolate between me and my sister. Right? Clear? So it means two persons are there, two things are there. Right? Give an example between. Speak hurriedly. Yes. Yes, Ajit, speak out. Kanav, Harshia, Bhavesh, unmute yourself. Yes, Bhavya.
The toy is placed between two candles.
I am sitting between Ram and Kirat.
Okay, right. So between is clear. Next, when we talk about two persons and we are using between, but when we are talking about more than two, when more than two are there, then we are talking about two. Okay, suppose the teacher distributed the notebooks among the students. Okay, right? There were lot of, you can say, discussions among the citizens of the country, right? Among means when we are not talking about two persons or things, we are talking about lot of people. Then what we are using among. Similarly, one is beside. Beside and besides. What is the difference between beside and besides? Suppose here beside is means on the side of. For example, when two students are sitting on, suppose, front desk, mainly in my class, suppose Kanav and Arjun are sitting on the front desk. So what I used to say, Kanav is sitting beside Arjun. Okay, right? Or beside the bicycle in repair, you will have the test. No, that will be beside. Okay, right? So in this manner means when one thing goes on the side. For example, in the photograph. Okay, in the photograph, the son is sitting beside his father. It means son is sitting with his father. So this is what? Beside. And next is besides. Besides means in addition to. In addition to. How it is in addition to? Yes, in addition. So for example, suppose I want to give you test of bicycle in good repair and fire and foam. So what I will say, besides bicycle in good repair, you will have test of fire 10 and 4 also. Okay. Next, suppose besides going to a picnic, he also, you can say, carried forward his work. He has done his work. Means in addition to, means one thing is done, but in addition to something else is also done, right? So these are prepositions of place. Okay. Now, prepositions of place we have done. Next, afterwards, we are going to do some prepositions of time also. For time, when we have to tell about time, then we also use some prepositions. So next is prepositions of time. Right? So prepositions of time. Okay, suppose first of all at. You will say, ma'am, at is used in place also and here also, yes. Okay, for example, you can come to my house at 1 o'clock. It means I'm telling time. Okay, it means that there we were talking about specific place and here we are talking about specific time. When we have to talk about specific time, then what we have to use? We have to use this. What? We have to use at. Okay. At midnight, it was raining heavily. I heard a sound at the door.
The train was arrived at the platform.
Yes.
The train has arrived at the platform.
Okay. Right. So at is used. Now in is also used. right? In for time also. Okay. For example, suppose we want to say in a few minutes, in few hours. Okay. Then we can also in few weeks. For this, what we are using, we are also using in. For example, he is coming to my house in few days. We will be enjoying a happy life in few years. Okay, so in is also used for time. Then on, yes, on. On my birthday, I purchased this dress. It means time is there, na birthday. For that, on is also used. Means on a particular time. Okay, I purchased this dress on my birthday. Okay, I invited all my friends on my birthday party. Okay, everyone enjoys. Everyone enjoys or everyone wears new dresses on Diwali. Okay, so it means at, in and on is also used for prepositions of time. Next, since and for. I don't think so any doubt with this. Since and for. Since is used for particular point of time. For example, I'm living here since 1955. Okay, I'm studying in this school since my nursery class. I'm sitting in my room since morning. When particular time is there, but when some duration of time, here it is point of time. And this is duration of time. When we have to talk about duration of time, for example, I have been working hard for many days. Okay, he is coming to my house for so many days, right?
I am waiting for you since morning.
For
I am waiting for you since morning.
Since morning with for, make with for also. Make with for also. For many days, for number of years, okay, tigers have been killed for many years, but now there is a control over killing of tigers. So in this manner, for can also be used. Kanav, I have unmuted you a number of times. And again, you have unmuted yourself. I don't know why. So next is for. For is again used for period of time. You know that. I'm writing, for example, they have been living here for 4 years. Okay, so in this manner, for prepositions of time, it is also given. Right? Now you must be having your grammar books also. You people have your grammar books. Open up those grammar books so that we can have the practice of exercise. Okay, side by side. But before that, I think that I should tell you about prepositions of direction. Now, prepositions of direction are there. Direction are also there. Now, how direction, for example, to. To means, suppose I'm going to school. It means you have particular destination. Refers to destination. Means when you have particular destination. Then, okay. Then what you use? You will use.
I'm going to market.
He's going to the market to purchase some mangoes. It means you have particular idea in your mind. You have particular destination. Then you are using to. And into is also showing direction. Okay, means when something from outside into enclosed space. How suppose he is jumping into the pool. So this is pool. It means from outside he is going something which is enclosed. Okay. So how it can be used? Into means when something from outside it is going into, you can say into an enclosed space. Okay. Right. Then you will use into. Next is towards. Towards means it means that towards, for example, it shows indefinite. indefinite movement. Means here in to you have particular movement, but here in towards you don't have particular movement. For example, while walking towards the school, he lost his way. So it means he was going towards the school. But which direction? This we are not sure. Okay? He shot an arrow towards the target.
He walked towards the school.
It was in north, it was in south, where it was. It means we are not sure. Okay? Next is again, upon is also almost same like that of towards, right? Next is off. Off, O double F, off means away from. For example, take off. What is take off? The plane has, it was a takeoff from plane means the plane is going away from ground into the sky, means away from, right? So in this manner, this is all about prepositions, and that we have done the main, you can say main type of prepositions that you have in your syllabus, in your grammar book actually. And now afterwards, what you have to do, you have to solve the back exercise of your grammar, okay? And in the next class, what we will do, we will discuss discuss these, you can say prepositions, back exercise also, so that if you will have any doubt in that, we will discuss in the class. Okay, that's fine. Any doubt to any student, you can ask me. I'm just waiting.